Let's see how it goes for him going into this next game, which could potentially be his final game. Will he pull it back? We had a lot of predictions, including, I think, Team Liquid were predicting a 3-2 win for HuK. It could still happen. Let's see if he can come out with a comeback.
And I'm sure Elfi will be drunk tonight if he wins this.
I'm sure HuK will be drunk tonight if he doesn't win this.
HuK will be drunk. There's going to be a lot of drunk people. Either way this PvP goes. We'll see.
I heard Finland likes drinking.
It's Blackout Friday today, son.
Well, I do need to cast tomorrow, so I don't think that's an option, unfortunately. Whatever the case, we've got Evil Genius's HuK. He's in the red trucks playing Protoss to the south of this particular map, the Metalopolis, and in the close air position, currently 1 game away from going into the round of 4, representing Finland. It's Team ASUS Elfi. He is in the blue trunks playing Protoss to the west.
And I have absolutely no idea what they're going to do this game. I kind of thought Elfi would fake a 4-gate, having, you know, used 4-gate 2 times in a row, and he did get a bit of an advantage there. The thing that HuK didn't really identify well in that previous game was how greedy Elfi actually was after that fake 4-gate.
Definitely.
If HuK had actually gone, he had 3 gateways and a robotics facility against just 2 gateways and like no mortal, no observer, no nothing. Having warped in more units there was no sentry. I mean, he would have been in a lot of trouble, Elfi. And, you know, that's something that you kind of have to study within a player. If HuK had studied against Elfi, he could have known to turn the heat on there. But at the same time, this is a new game. This is Metalopolis. We are seeing a 12-gate from both players once again, and this is getting exciting. Yeah,
everything to play for in this one, and I think it does prove what we said earlier in that Elfi has an advantage in knowing his opponent better than HuK knows Elfi. And HuK, being all over the world, very much a globetrotter right now in terms of the tournaments he's playing in, playing tournaments in all 3 of the major regions, Korea, Europe, and America, winning tournaments left and right. He is stretched a little bit thin, and it could cause a problem.
Bit of a later guess there for HuK on 15 rather than 14, and basically that just it doesn't make too much difference. It kind of shows that he may not be going for that fast robotics facility straight off the bat. He could potentially still go for a 4-gate himself, which is a very viable option. HuK is very good at pulling off a 4-gate just as well as Elfi is, so we'll have to see what that does mean as the game unravels. But once again, we are seeing HuK's probe harassing, you know, making Elfi pull off that probe once again. And that's the difference between being a fast and slow player. HuK's going to be able to do this without any issues at all. But look, another probe being pulled off once again. And so far, mirrored builds once again. Zealot and a second gas immediately from HuK, actually. So he may well just use the same build again.
Yeah, that hasn't been scouted just yet by Elfi, but it's about to be. He will see what's going on there, and then he will perhaps... I mean, he's got a game in hand. He could potentially turn on the heat really, really early on. And you're seeing this interesting sort of back and forth between these 2 players where really early on in the game, HuK applies just a little bit of harassment pressure. We started seeing that at DreamHack, this whole probe technique where he tries to interrupt mining. It takes, you know, quite a lot of APM in order to do it properly. Actions per minute takes a bit of speed, a bit of control. And then you see Elfi turn on the heat a little bit later on. And if that fails, HuK's back on the offensive. So very much a back and forth.
I think HuK's going to be 4-getting here. That probe was not scouted by Elfi's Zealot there. And I mean, let's have a look at HuK's base. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th? Oh no, yes, his probe got stuck. So that's going to slow his 4th gateway down a lot. And he may actually not 4-gate because of that now. And we'll have to see. He's just gone 3 gateways, so it looked like he was going to 4-gate there. And no, it's actually a pylon inside the base. So he is just going to stay on 3 gateways without that tech as of yet. And against 4-gate, this is going to be a lot better because look, in Elfi's base, there is those 4 gateways. He's got a game ahead. He can afford to take a gamble. How's it going to work out?
Well, HuK going for defensive 4-gate build here. Now, he's only mining... He's only got 4 probes in gas, but that does give him a little bit of an edge in terms of what he can do with the sentries. In the meantime, what is HuK doing? He's already got an aggressive pylon up to the top of the map right there. Will HuK be able to place another? Will he go for that? No, I don't think so. That's going to be shut down really fast.
Yeah,
so
he did scout the 4-gate, though, which is the most important thing as why he will be playing a defensive 4-gate, which will always beat this kind of 4-gate, but at the same time, the sentry, well, he doesn't have a sentry, he's just going to have to rely on control once again as his warp gate now is finished.
Oh, and HuK taking a salvo right there before he can really do anything. That might be crucial right here as Elfi going in for the kill. If he's able to crush HuK, knock him out of the round of 8, that will be a huge upset for a lot of people. There, Elfi looking for the surround, nails down the Stalker very fast, and here comes another Stalker to come in, immediately eliminated.
Wow.
GG!
Wow,
Oh,
wow.
aggressive play. So aggressive.
What can you say? HuK, unfortunately, is eliminated in the round of 8, and the home crowd favorite here, Elfi, advances to the next round, where he will be playing the winner of our next game, which is going to be dMAGA and Select. But I think we're going to have a bit of a winner's interview.
I think we are, absolutely. The Finnish crowd is getting loud. You can hardly blame them. So it is my pleasure to hand you over to Thomas with the winner of that round of 8 match against HuK, the one and only Elfi.
And the crowd goes wild. Elfi, you were the underdog here. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really good, but I didn't think I was that big underdog. My PvP is so good, so I think it was like 50-50 who wins this match.
Spoken like a true champion. Now, your next matchup will be against either Select or dMAGA. Who do you fear more?
I fear dMAGA more. I'm so bad against HuK, so I would like that Select to win that match.
You got any special tactics for us?
No, nothing. Only 4K. Nothing else.
Only 4K from the champion right now. We're going to go on a quick commercial break, and after that the players are going to start setting up to their next matches. So don't go anywhere. Keep the stream open and be ready for the next matchup, which is going to be between dMAGA and Select. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a moment.